itching fast. Blue Star Ointment.
This is WWBT 12 in Richmond, Virginia.
The programs normally seen at this time will not be shown so that we can bring you the following special program. Portions of the following program were pre-recorded. Winner of the Emmy Award for Outstanding Achievement in Production of Special Events, NBC proudly presents the Macy's 55th Annual Thanksgiving Day Parade, brought to you live from New York City. Your host for today's parade, Ed McMahon, with co-hosts including Melba Moore, Linda Ronstadt, Rick Smith, Captain and Tennille, Sister Sledge, The Spinners, Cheetah Rivera, George Rose, Gregory Hines and Phyllis Hyman, Eric Estrada, Cool and the Gang, Larry Kirk, Sugar Babies, Ann Miller, Don McLean. From New York's Lincoln Center, highlights from the Metropolitan Opera production of Hansel and Gretel. From Broadway, Sophisticated Ladies, Camelot, and the off-Broadway musical Pump Boys and Dinette. The Radio City Music Hall Rockette. Give Me a Break, Nell Carter. From the film Annie, Aileen Quinn and Jeffrey Holder. From Days of Our Lives, Bill Hayes and Susan Seaforth Hayes. Andrea McCardle, Mo Bandy, your favorite Sesame Street characters. From The Facts of Life, Nancy McKeon and Kim Fields. New York Yankee Dave Winfield. Disney's Kids of the Kingdom. From Hill Street Blues, Michael Warren and Charles Hayes. Barry Ingham, a highlight from the holiday classic, The Nutcracker Ballet. From Lewis and Clark, Wendy Holcomb. Love Sydney's Kalina Kiff. Rodeo star Dan Daly. The Puppets of Nickelodeon. The roller skating elephant, Tara. Plus, marching band, clowns, floats, giant balloons, and much more, including the one and only Santa Claus. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade telecast is brought to you in part by the Ideal Toy Corporation, fine toy making since 1903. By Amana and the famous Radar Range microwave oven. Remember, if it doesn't say Amana, it's not a Radar Range. And by your local McDonald's restaurant, because you deserve a break today at McDonald's. And now, here's everybody's favorite companion to watch a favorite parade with, Ed McMahon.
Good morning, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Until 2 seconds ago, I was up on top of an elephant. And 2 seconds ago, he threw me off. But he'll be out sooner or later. It's supposed to be a big entrance anyway. This year, the first idea was maybe I should fly back on the Happy Dragon, but the Happy Dragon didn't have anything to do with that, and neither did I. But Tara will be here in a minute, and you'll get to see her. I'm exhausted just from getting ready. You'll be seeing more of her later. Just one of the many of hundreds different things, surprises you're going to see this morning. But then you know what it is? It is that day, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And when you said that, you have said it all. Balloons, clowns, Broadway shows, fantastic clothes bands, your favorite television stars, the Rockette, and there's rumors about a fella coming down in a sleigh with a twinkle in his eye, wearing a white beard. And you know it's probably going to be right here in Herald Square this morning. This is the 55th year of the spectacular event. And if possible, I think this year may be better and bigger than ever before. NBC's brought its best cameras, its fancy equipment, and hired the finest talent from the country to be here with you today. I guess we'll be riding with something wonderful as we see the cameras going all over the city. Uptown at 77th Street, Central Park West, which is the exact point where the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade starts off. Up there at this moment, surrounded by balloons, clowns, and bands, and floats, one of NBC's brightest talent, and the award-winning host of his own morning show in L.A., coming to NBC starting next Monday at 10 a.m. on the Regis Philbin Show. Happy Thanksgiving, Regis. Can you hear me?
I can, Ed. Happy Thanksgiving to you. And not only
did you see me on that elephant?
I'm wearing it, and I'm still cold.
I was on that elephant for 5 minutes, and then it threw me. How's it look up there, Reed?
Well, it looks pretty good, Ed. I brought along the whole parade kit. You know, the I Love New York button, the thermos of hot soup, and a giant dog biscuit for Snoopy.
I got one right here. You know, last year Snoopy didn't make the parade.
Yeah, I heard about that, but I just saw him a few minutes ago, and he looks fine, and he says there's no way he's going to miss his appearance in this year's parade. And Ed, he sends his best to you, too. You two both being pilots.
Oh, is that nice? Because I never had a chance to do battle with the Red Baron. Anyway, Regis, I'll see you later, okay?
Okay, Ed, thank you. With the Red Baron every night, you know that. And you also know there's something so very special about New York during the holiday season. Between all the Macy's employees that have been working through the wee hours of the morning to get things ready, all the talent in the parade, the crowds that are gathered here to watch this spectacle, well, it feels like there's enough electricity being generated right here, right now, to light up this entire country. And there's only one television network that's showing it all to you. You guessed it, NBC. And I must tell you how delighted I am to be here at NBC. I'm looking forward to Monday morning, and how really delighted I am to be here in my own hometown of New York at this time of year after so many years in California. I mean, this really feels like Thanksgiving. It brings back a lot of memories, too, of past parades with my old Cardinal Hayes High School pals here in New York. It's all terrifically nostalgic to me, and I got to tell you, I love New York all over again. So we'll be right back from 77th Street in just a few minutes.
Yes, we'll be right back with all the fun of the parade, a skating elephant, and a look at Superman's first flight. Ever wonder what happens at midnight?
Good night, Henry.
See you tomorrow.
Hey, we gotta get ready for the kids tomorrow. Grimace, we're out of cups and straws too.
Here come the cups, here come the straws. Marching 2 by 4.
Here come the brooms, here come the mops.
6 leanings on the
Good
floor.
morning, Henry.
Time for breakfast.
Now you know what happens
Hi, hamburger.
at McDonald's every night.
From the Team America collection comes Team America Marauder and his Super Stunt Chopper. Team America with a Super Stunt dirt bike sold separately. You can pretend they ride into lots of adventures. And whether you make Team America Marauder ride alone or with another Team America bike, they're ready for your backyard hill climbing, trick riding, high jumping, water splashing stunts. Team America Marauder and his Super Stunt Chopper. Team America with a Super Stunt dirt bike sold separately from Ideal.
Okay, right now I'd like to formally introduce what was to be my transportation at the top of the show. And actually I was on that animal for about 5 minutes until I just couldn't handle it anymore. But she is one of the stars of New York's Big Apple Circus. Her name is Tara. She's known as the world's only skating elephant. After her performance, you may want to invite her over for Thanksgiving dinner, but you better be warned, her daily menu includes 10 pounds of carrots, 3 pounds of oranges, 51 pound loaves of bread, 10 pounds of horse rations, and 50 pounds of dry dog food. Now, I happen to know what dog food that is. I'd like to fill your shopping cart with that every day. Here she is, Tara. The only skating elephant in the world. And you want to find a funny feeling, Regis. Have you ever been on top of, I know you've done a lot of crazy things in your career over television. Have you ever been on top of an elephant with roller skates on?
No, I never have, Ed.
Oh, it's weird.
And I don't want to be either.
How Dick Snyder talked me into that, I'll never know.
I don't know either.
And by the way, Regis, I did mention earlier, but I want to mention again, congratulations on your new show on NBC starting Monday at 10 a.m. We'll all be watching.
Thanks, Ed. I'm looking forward to it. All right, we just passed the dollhouse, the Victorian dollhouse, with Ann Miller, who currently is appearing in Sugar Babies with Mickey Rooney. And, boy, it was a magnificent flow, too. I hope you saw a little bit of it. We have a lot of marching bands here, and here comes the one from Tifton, Georgia, the Blue Devil Band from Tift County High School, Tifton, Georgia. The director is Terry Roundtree. A lot of these boosters have made the trip up here to New York to cheer on their band. And this group has pitched in for 2 years now for new band uniforms. The band will be swinging down Broadway in the new blue and white West Point style outfit, to which cummerbunds and gauntlets and shako hats with the blue plumes add to their splendor. They really got dressed up for this one. So this is what's going on up here at Central Park West and 77th Street. And now back to you, Ed, at Herald Square.
Thank you, Reed. You know, no matter what else you might forget about this parade, there's one thing everybody remembers, and that's those giant sky-high balloons. And the biggest of them all is Superman. Right now, we thought you might enjoy seeing the day he got ready for his very first flight. Well, there he is, about to show off for the crowd with his first test flight at the Goodyear plant. And Superman he is, up, and away, and cramping those arm muscles. I wonder if anybody had to ask first if he was a bird or a plane. Hey, we already knew, and there he is, Superman himself. He looks great, giving New York his first chance to see him. If only he could sign autographs, but who'd have a pen for a hand that size? Spectacular shots. If you're interested in just how big this fella is, he's more than 100 feet long. It takes 15 tank truckloads of helium to put him up in the air. But when he's up there, you certainly can't miss him. Beautiful Superman, you look great. Okay, that's Superman, and you'll see him here in this parade today live. So stay with us. A lot more fun, a lot more excitement. Hang in there.
There's a whole morning of spectacle ahead with great parade balloons. Coming up, Ann Miller, Johnny Osmond, and excerpts from the Metropolitan Opera production of Hansel and Gretel.
Now, when you buy an Amana Touchmatic 2 radar range, you'll get a radar range bonus buy that'll turn you into a connoisseur of freshly brewed coffee with an Amana coffee maker, a pizza chef with an Amana pizza crisper, and a candy cook with a Touchmatic candy maker. An $89.85 value for just $9.95, only when you buy an Amana Touchmatic 2 radar range. Remember, if it doesn't say Amana, it's not a radar range.
Odyssey, video game fun, computer keyboard challenge, the entrance to an alternate world of fire-breathing dragons, hard-hitting sluggers, arcade wizards, outer space wizards. More than 40 games in all. Odyssey, the excitement of a game, the mind of a computer. All for the price of an ordinary video game. Odyssey.
So the Sesame Street float is beginning to make its way down Central Park West now. You've all seen this 1,000 times. The whole lovable crew is there, sponsored by the Children's Television Workshop. Two-story brownstone, a replica of the real thing seen on that favorite show. There's Mr. Hooper's store. There's Big Bird way up on top of the roof, and even Oscar's cozy trash can. Sesame Street. Home is where the heart is. Yes, Mr. Hooper now. Hi, Mr. Hooper. How you doing? You look great. Okay, Ed, back to you at Herald Square.
Well, Regis, I was expecting to see some friends of mine, but I don't know where they are. You know, in television, time is so very important. And these two policemen from Hill Street Blues, officers Hill and Renko, they should have been here by now. I don't know what happened to them. Where are Hill and Renko? Wait a minute, there they are.
I've never seen anything like this in all my lifetime. My mama sure was right. What do you think? I love New York, wonderful city. I love New York, one of a kind. No other place is so pretty as here on New York, where else can you find? The lady in the harbor, Carnegie Hall, the Empire State if you want to be tall. Autos on the street selling franks and lemonade, Rockefeller Center and the Macy Parade. That's all the far from Manhattan Island. It's such a beautiful island, I'll never leave it, never believe it. New York is the big apple of my eye. Get it. New York has got the best deal, yeah. take it from the Hill Street Blues. In 1626, Peter Minuet, you got the whole thing, the whole enchilada, 24 smackaroos. And you got the east side, west side, all around the town. The kids say ring a rosary, London Bridge is falling down. Boys and girls together, me and Macy are all the light fantastic on the sidewalks of New York. Every street of Boulevard in old New York. Every street a highway on the street. Union Square, like the people you see, always see. Have you ever been there? Every street a boulevard in old New York. So exciting, and you'll never wear a frown. Just remember there's the east side and the west side, and up, down, and down. And that's why I'm proud to be a cop in New York town. Just remember there's the east side and the west side, and up, down, and down. That's why I'm proud to be a cop in New York town.
Look at that, the very beautiful Veronica Hamill. And guys, weren't they great? Hey, just terrific. And of course, there's Michael Warren, Charles Haid of NBC's highly rated Hill Street Blues. I don't think that show's going to win any prizes for the musical, but I thought they were great. Now I'd like to show you a pass for... Wait a minute, who are you? Well, wait a minute, it sounds like you're a long way from home.
Very long way. But I really love the road. And this is the best one, isn't it?
Oh, you can bet your strawberry patch on that. But don't they have parades where you come from?
Yes, but they're all full of food like cheese.
Oh, we have one Thanksgiving parade from the past that you can see all in just 1 minute. Would you like to see it?
Oh,
Yeah, watch this. Well, this year there'll be plenty of time to see all the parade, and there's plenty coming up.
And that big car that man was holding up, it says, coming up is the tip of the kingdom in a Mickey Mouse parade, the musical Popboys and Dinette, and Broadway's hit sophisticated music.
Yeah, and what else does it say?
Right after this message.
You know, there may be a future in this business, Strawberry, for you?
This season, your Bell Phone Center store suggests a present for the future.
Well,
A genuine Bell telephone. People use it long after other gifts are forgotten. Give one for the fun of it. the looks of it, or for making important calls with a single tap. There are so many genuine Bell phones and services, you may even choose a gift certificate. But come in soon, because nothing's as special as a present that lasts into the future.
The princess is in a golden castle.
We love telling Jenny bedtime stories. It's something we do together. 4 months ago, we found out Jenny has this feeling. Now being together is more important than ever. The Ronald McDonald House has kept us together ever since we arrived. It's a big, cozy home close to Jenny's hospital. When she undergoes treatment, we can stay here with other families for little and no cost. And Jenny stays right here with us whenever she can. Being sick is a scary thing, but it's a lot easier when you have each other, a place to call home, and hope. More and more Ronald McDonald houses are now opening for families with children who are seriously ill.
And then the prince kissed Sleeping Beauty and turned into a duck.
Concerned people, children's hospitals, and local McDonald's restaurants are doing it together.
He started as Roddy McDowell's stand-in Lassie Comes Home, the film. Larry Kirk, the silly scene voice and talent, took him to the original star of West Side Story, Company, so many others. Now playing a flute to Irving Berlin. It belongs right now to us, and he tells you just how he feels today.
Let me sing a funny song with crazy words that roll on. And if my song can start you laughing, I'm happy, oh happy. Let me sing a sad refrain, a broken heart that love in vain. And if my song can start you crying, I'm happy. Let me croon a low down blues, a lift you out of your seat. And if my song can reach your shoes and start you dabbing your feet, I'm happy. Let me sing of Dixie's song with Bonnie Shores and Mammy's arms. And if my song can make you homesick, I'm happy. Let me sing of Dixie's cup for Bonnie Shores and Mammy's arms. And if my song can make you homesick, I'm
Thank you, Larry. Very nice. Beautiful job, as always. We're taking a brief intermission right now. We'll be back with Eric Estrada, a lot of stars, so stay right where you are.
That's right, Ed. The excitement is only beginning. Next, Disney's Kids of the Kingdom. The musical Plump Boys and Dinettes and Bill and Susan Hayes sing Here Comes a Macy's Parade.
Who's on first? I don't know. Who's on first? Will you give me a break? No, no. First is different strokes. Then it's getting a break. What you talking about? I'm talking about first.
Sunday, something special.
Do you like what you see?
They're the Smurfs.
Yeah.
The hottest new cartoon sensations in America. Sunday at 7, 6 Central and Mountain.
Miller and Rhodes' legendary Santa. Just one of the ways we warm your holidays. This Christmas, warm his holiday with elegant gifts from the Christian Dior collection. Dress shirts, fashion neckwear, handkerchiefs, and signature collection jewelry. From Bill Glass, choose impeccably tailored robe and pajama, robe and plush royal cama, pajama in pipe shirt and stripes. Just right gifts. And Santa, part of the Christmas legend at Miller and Rhodes.
A picture worth 1,000 words. Where can you find a fantastic selection of televisions, video recorders, and games, hi-fis, automotive stereo systems, and receive a portable stereo radio cassette recorders like this? A $260 value, now priced at $149. You save $111. You can find all this and much more at Leisure Electronics, 6001 West Broad, next to Bacchus and Beach, and in Beaufort Mall across from Cloverleaf. Stop by and let them put you in the picture.
Santa is working overtime to give Azalea Mall a brand new look. You might say his work is a sign of good things inside. Come shop with us at Azalea Mall.
This is WWBT 12 in Richmond, Virginia.
Very nicely up here on 77th Street in Central Park West. Some of the 6,000 clowns that are proceeding down Central Park West. And coming up behind me here is the Cranberry Bread House, featuring Hansel and Gretel. This is a 24-foot plus float, which is sponsored by Ocean Spray, a life-size cottage nestled in a pine tree forest. And this year they're carrying some of the performers from the Metropolitan Opera Association. They're incidentally presenting 8 popular prize performances of Hansel and Gretel, the story of 2 innocents lost in the woods. Yeah, this is the 55th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And you can see just behind that Hansel and Gretel house is, of course, the Museum of Natural History, which was opened early this morning to allow some of the spectators and the paraders to go on in and get warm and have a cup of coffee. They do that every year, and it's a very nice gesture and just indicative of how everybody feels on this sultry Thanksgiving Day morning. Here it comes right here. There's the witch, Hansel and Gretel. Hi, everybody. Looks terrific. And there are the little munchkins down there, too. And here comes still some more clowns. Underdog and Kermit the Frog, those giant balloons got underway, and they really are something to see. They usually peak right around 77th Street up there and come on down. It's just amazing how they make them turn those corners. But they are really spectacular to look at. They're all about 6-7 feet high, and with between 5,000 to 8,000 feet of helix in them to keep them airborne. Here come the wild clowns. All right, that's what's going on up here. Right now, back to you in Herald Square.
Thank you, Regis. You know, I think just hearing the word Disney makes a child's pulse beat a little faster. Their eyes seem to widen a little more, and with good reason. Disney productions over the years have always meant excitement and fun. Music and, of course, a lot of spectacle. Now, this morning is no exception. Here now for your entertainment are the kids of the kingdom.
Stay tuned for all the fun. Cool and the Gang, Phyllis Dillard, Eric Estrada, and Broadway's sophisticated ladies coming up.
How can a girl have fun with play makeup and see what colors to use? With the Getting Pretty Beauty Boutique, you can pick and choose the shades that match most hair and eye colors. With Getting Pretty, you can see dozens of different ways you can look pretty with play makeup. And the makeup guide lets you see what it will look like before you put it on. Getting Pretty, it can be fun to put on play makeup. The Getting Pretty Beauty Boutique, you have to put it together and it comes with everything you see. From Ideal.
What would you call a microwave oven that's big enough to cook a crown roast, a 6-pound ham, or a 4 Cornish hen? Wide enough to fit a 9x13 baking dish or 2 large serving dishes? Deep enough to hold a 5-quart casserole, a 10-inch dinner plate, or a deep dish pie pan, but doesn't take up even 1 inch of counter space.
I call it just what I need.
We call it the Space Maker Microwave Oven from GE.
This season, your Bell Phone Center store suggests a present for the future.
Hello?
A genuine Bell telephone. People use it long after other gifts are forgotten. Give one for the fun of it, the looks of it, or for making important calls with a single touch. There are so many genuine Bell phones and services, you may even choose a gift certificate. But come in soon, because nothing's as special as a present that lasts into the future.
Bell Phone Center is for you.
Okay, Smokey the Bear just coming around the corner like I said he would. He's really a giant, too. The hat alone measures 8 feet across the brim. He's 58 feet long, 5 stories high, and carries a 40-foot shovel. The hat is so large it had to be packed separately from the balloon. You know, these floats have got to be deflated and taken through that tunnel and then assembled again on 77th Street and inflated again all during the night. It's quite a celebration they have here on the west side of New York. They turn it into quite a party. It all takes place around 4 o'clock in the morning, and then they're laying on the floor and then finally inflated, and up they go. And Smokey will be taken like that all the way down Central Park West, right on down to Herald Square. But they really are enormous, and they're a lot of fun to look at. And I can't help but look at that Museum of Natural History and remember when my sainted mother took me there when I was a small boy here in New York to see all of the wonders inside. And I'm sure those wonders are still there. Hey, Ed, what are you doing over there? Where are you, anyway?
Hey, Reed, can't you see I'm on my coffee break? I'll tell you what. One of the pleasures of going to the theater in New York is the happy surprises you're likely to run into. Such as the current off-Broadway musical review with the unlikely titles Pump Boys and Dinette. Now, the audience walks in to find they're in Frog Level, South Carolina, with 4 fellas from the gas station across the way and the Double Cup Diner. And here we are, the Double Cup Diner. This is one of the cups. This is right here. This is another one. Anyway, you're on Frog Level, so get ready to stamp your feet.
Highway 57, calling me home. No matter how far I may roam, I belong to the highway. No regret, the highway, no regret. Highway 57, Pump Boys and Dinette, we're here to serve you. Won't have to wait. Check under the hood. All perfect menu. Order definition. Full bang and a full bang. Energy to ask about your face for them. On Highway 57, Pump Boys and Dinette. We're the Pump Boys and the Dinette. On Highway 57, Pump Boys and Dinette.
Well, it's springtime, Carolina, going fishing on the river. Well, I don't want no brim or crappie. Only one thing that makes me happy is catfish on my line. Catfish tastes so fine. Catfish all night long. Catfish, what I want. But catfish tastes so fine. Catfish all night long. Check out the hood. All purchase menu. Hard and selected. All kind of all
Don't miss a minute of this great parade. And here they come, the Rocket, John McClane, and the return of a balloon named Snoopy.
Here come the Guzzlers. They can really go. Water gets them moving because they run on H2O. You can get extra speed when you turn the screw.
I think this. Oh, yeah, I'm turning on the races.
Each sold separately.
I'm going for a spin.
Not included is a 9-volt battery. Guzzlers. They're water-activated, battery-operated. You drain them after 4 runs, and water turns them off.
I won!
Guzzlers. Each sold separately. From Ideal.
Remember Aunt Hilda? She helped make your first party dress. American Greetings wonders who you forgot to remember this year. What better time to say hello than Christmas? With friendly faces like Ziggy, Strawberry Shortcake, Holly Hoppy. They're on American Greetings cards, gift wrap, party goods. American Greetings, the right card for that special person.
Polaroid in his sun camera has a piece of the sun inside it and turns bad light into good pictures.
You use the sun and the sun?
Sure, that sun throws shadows, like on that baby. We filled them with light. See, you've never been so sure of an instant picture.
Love it. Doesn't that cost a lot?
No, but wasting film in bad light does. Besides, you never buy flash or extra batteries.
How'd they get a piece of the sun?
They sent away for it.
All right, you see the big guy sticking his head out from around the corner there? Superman back for his second annual appearance at the Macy's for Thanksgiving Day Parade. And here we are at our starting parade position, and it is showtime. We have 2 of television's most popular stars who are both happily in the same hit series, NBC's Days of Our Lives. And it was there that they met and married, both on the show and off, and then renewed their wedding vows this past May. They've been married 3 times, very married indeed. And lets them do a lot of things together, like coming to this great parade and singing about it. Here are Bill and Susan Seaforth Hayes.
Here comes the Macy's parade. Oh, one and only Macy's parade. Shout, shout, command. Right up the land. Oh, because it's Thanksgiving Day. We're here for the Macy's parade. We're here for the Macy's parade. Oh, we're not. You walk over there. Let me reintroduce you. Hey, time to the movie. Now this, man. Come on, let's do it. Just one more time. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here they are. The show must go on. Here's Bill and Susan Seaforth Hayes.
Mr. McMahon?
Yeah?
Can I tell a dinner coming up?
Boy, I think I see a star in the making. Go ahead.
There'll be all kinds of balloons, giant floats, and right after this, the original part of the sophisticated
All those girls look so good on her.
Let's give Pretty Girl another doll pose. I picked the style. Me too. Now Mr. Doll Betty looking and put it on. Mommy's ready for bloodline. Let's pull it out.
World of curls, they look so good on her.
Pretty Curls. Available in blonde, brunette, or redhead. Comes with everything you see. From ideal.
There's nobody like you. No one else has your style. Trying hard to break through. Going that extra mile. Giving life all you got. Dreaming dreams, making plans. Shooting for your best shot. Being all that you can. And you know you'll be fine. You can do it. Just like you need to stand. You'll get through it. You know just what you do. You're not alone. You're believing in you. Go and don't let. You make the most of what you are. To what you really are. At McDonald's.
Special holiday treat. We reserved 2 seats on the aisle for you, sophisticated ladies. Here they are. Gregory Hines, Phyllis Inman, and all the members of the original Sophisticated Ladies cast. Go get him, Tiger.
Into your early life, romance came, and in this heart of yours burned a flame that flickered one day and died away. Then, with disillusion deep in your eyes, you learn that fools in love soon grow wise. The years have changed you somehow. I see you now. Smoking, drinking, never thinking of tomorrow. Nonchalant, diamond shining, dancing, dining with some man in a restaurant. Is that all you really want to know? Sophisticated lady, I know you miss the love you lost long ago. And when nobody is nigh, you Makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. Love it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Thanksgiving feast of entertainment. And Ed McMahon meets a very special young lady right after this.
This season, your Bell Phone Center store suggests a present for the future. A genuine Bell telephone. People use it long after other gifts are forgotten. Give one for the fun of it, the looks of it, or for making important calls with a single touch. There are so many genuine Bell phones and services, you may even choose a gift certificate. But come in soon, because nothing's as special as a present that lasts into the future.
Team America. You can make them go through water, or climb, or jump. It's Team America and the Super Stunt Searchlight. The Super Stunt Searchlight is designed with knobby wheels, so you can make them do high jumping stunts. Team America. You can make them go through water, or climb, or jump. It's Team America and the Super Stunt Searchlight from Ideal.
Pro football's greatest team? That's easy. It's the National Football League and McDonald's restaurants, who've joined forces in the fight against serious children's diseases. The result? More than 30 Ronald McDonald houses across the U.S. A warm home away from home for the families whose children are being treated at nearby hospitals. We're proud to be involved and hope you'll support the Ronald McDonald House serving your community.
Jingle bells, sing all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, ring all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Beautiful. That is just wonderful. Look who's come by. Little Kalina Tiff, NBC's big new star with Tony Randall and Love Sydney. Hi, Kalina.
Hi.
Listen, you're rushing things a little bit. That was a Christmas song. There's still a little time left.
But Uncle Will was singing the star for Christmas.
Oh, I guess that's true, but could we do a little Thanksgiving song?
Okay.
Okay, all right.
It's Thanksgiving Day.
I know, I just love it.
Time to rest and to play.
But I'm not tired.
On this best of all, Thanksgiving Day.
Hi, good morning, Mr. McMahon.
There's a holiday nip in the air when you walk. There's a holiday lift in your voice when you talk, and your eyes start to sparkle and shine. It's a brand new holiday time. It's Thanksgiving Day. A
time to love and to pray. And give thanks for this Thanksgiving day. There's a succulent turkey roasting inside, and the kitchen is filled with such love and such pride. The day's just a giant parade. Come on, enjoy it. Don't be afraid. Look at the pilgrim. Look at the bear. Here comes a band. Music everywhere. See the towering balloons high above. Look everywhere, and there's love, sweet love. Thanksgiving Day, a time of joy and of fun. So come on, let's enjoy it. You just can't ignore it. Join the holiday.
That was just beautiful, Ed. You got yourself a lovely leading lady, too. These two kids look good together. Well, the parade is on the move up here, and I'm going to be down to join you in Herald Square in just a few minutes.
James Garner's dealing cards again as Brett Maverick.
Gambler.
I was worried you wouldn't make it, Pep. Now you can start worrying that I did.
It's a special 2-hour series premiere.
Don't do that.
Tuesday at 9, 8 Central and up.
Something special seems to happen when you put a kid on a Schwinn BMX.
And there's Johnny Anderson. The National BMX champ in position 3.
For every Schwinn BMX that makes headlines winning a race, thousands of other Schwinns win races you never hear about.
From AT's Bicycles, 3 locations: West Broad, West Cary, Midlothian, Pike.
We'd like to remind you that a gift from Hickory Farms of Ohio can say Merry Christmas to someone rather tough to buy for. It can say nice job, or even say we miss you. But at Hickory Farms, our gifts also say something about the person who gives them.
Hickory Farms.
Hello, Mark. We love it.
We'll give you a taste of old time country goodness.
Spotsylvania Mall, Barracks Road, Charlottesville, and Cavalier Square, Hopewell.
Santa Claus at Southside Plaza. Pictures with Santa at Southside Plaza. Santa shops at Southside Plaza. Santa Claus at Southside Plaza.
This is WWBT 12 in Richmond, Virginia.
We're back at the biggest and the best, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And this year, the honor of leading off the parade goes to the Homewood High School Band in Alabama. It's the Homewood Patriot Band under the direction of Pat Morrow. Let's give a listen. Continuing the happiest of Thanksgiving Day tradition comes the happiest of all turkeys. And look who's riding on him, Donny Osmond. And for 19 of his 24 years, he's been doing it all, starring in television, motion pictures, nightclubs, movies. Here he is in New York for his Broadway debut next month in George M. Cohan's Little Johnny Jones. So what could be more perfect than give my regards to Broadway?
Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the king and 42nd that I will soon be there. Whisper how I'm yearning to go with the old time song. I will start to old Broadway, sing that I'll be there ere long. If I regard to good old Broadway, please remember me to Herald Square. Tell all that cool king on 42nd that I will soon be there. Whisper how I'm yearning, sing with the old time song. If I regard to old Broadway, sing that I'll be there, and I'll be there, yes, I'll be there ere long.
Thank you, Donny. Thank you. It's going to be a busy day for Donny. You'll also see him on NBC tonight at 8 o'clock with the Osmond Family Holiday Special. Now, if you were planning an old-fashioned Thanksgiving celebration, what might follow an oversized turkey? How about a Philbin man and wife with a very good appetite? Now, if our biblical couple happen to look behind them, they might be in for a bit of a Thanksgiving Day scare. Certainly a lion of any size would be something to be wary of. In fact, they'd have spotted lions in the woods. I think they would have been back on the first boat to England. But we know better, don't we? What would our parade be without Linus, the Lionhearted? One of the most beloved and spectacular of the incredible balloons to be seen coming down Broadway this morning. And as befits royalty, Linus, of course, being the king of the beast, this morning he has the distinction of being the very first giant balloon in the parade lineup. And is he proud? You know, I've never seen him standing taller or looking happier. Could be he's also thinking of his Thanksgiving dinner coming up. How many turkeys do you think you'd have to put in front of that fella?
Nancy McKeon and Kim Steele and Broadway's Great Ann Miller all perform here. Coming up.
Odyssey, video game fun, computer keyboard challenge, the entrance to an alternate world of fire-breathing dragons, hard-hitting sluggers, arcade wizards, outer space wizards. More than 40 games in all. Odyssey, the excitement of a game, the mind of a computer. All for the price of an ordinary video game. Odyssey.
A Nana makes a refrigerator with the freezer where you want it. Freezer on the bottom, freezer on the side, or the special advantage of the freezer on the top. And right now, get an Amana automatic ice maker for just $9.95 when you buy select models of Amana free of frost refrigerators. It's an Amana bonus offer worth $89.95, now just $9.95. Amana refrigerators with the freezer where you want it.
How would you like to spend Thanksgiving in the pouch of a kangaroo? Well, it's a rocking kangaroo, and the girls are here. Nancy McEwen and Kim Fields from that wonderful series, Facts of Life. Here they are. Thank you, ladies. In Vermont, winning the All-State Music Festival Parade, winning the Cup, signifies you're the best in the state. For 6 of the last 7 years, this band has done it. The Brattleboro Union High School Colonel's Marching Band, led by director Robert H. Simon. Give a listen. Coming into view is one of the loveliest of all the floats in this parade. It's the Dollhouse, furnished by Luciani International. Its special rider this morning is one of Broadway's most spectacular dolls, a star in every form of show business, and currently wowing the crowds each night in New York's long-running Sugar Babies. Let's welcome Miss Ann Miller, today making her second appearance on the Thanksgiving Day parade. Oh, Ann, you beautiful doll.
Around me, honey, hold me tight, snuggle up and cuddle up with all your might. Oh, I never knew any doll like you.
you for all the excitement. Sesame Street, The Kermit Balloon, and Andrea McCardle coming up.
Sure, Sir Isaac Newton unraveled the mysteries of gravity. But could he have unraveled the mysteries of Rubik's Cube? 3 weeks ago, Judge Smith retired to his chambers with Exhibit A, Rubik's Cube. He hasn't been seen since. Warning, once you get your hands on Rubik's Cube, you may never be able to put it down. Rubik's Cube, over 3 billion combinations, but just one solution from Ideal.
Now, when you buy an Amana Touchmatic 2 radar range, you'll get a radar range bonus buy that'll turn you into a connoisseur of freshly brewed coffee with an Amana coffee maker, a pizza chef with an Amana pizza crisper, and a candy cook with a Touchmatic candy maker. An $89.85 value for just $9.95 only when you buy an Amana Touchmatic 2 radar range. Remember, if it doesn't say Amana, it's not a radar range.
Perhaps you've seen me do this in commercials for Echo Baker's Secret Non-Stick Bakeware. But here's Sandra Blunder with her own Baker's Secret Bakeware. How do you like it, Mrs. Blunder?
I love the way the cookies fly right off the pan.
Does bread really brown better?
Just look. And clean up the breeze, too.
Non-stick, better baking, easy cleanup.
That's Baker's Secret Non-Stick Bakeware by Echo.
Now you can win $20,000 in the Chef Boyardee Pizza Cook-Off. See the supermarket display with Chef Boyardee, Pam, and Echo Baker's Secret for details.
You know, when a band has the honor of being invited to a premier event, it's important not only how they sound, but how they do it. Case in point, $40,000 was raised in less than 10 months for the high school Blue Devils Tift County Band for their sartorial splendor from Tifton, Georgia, under the direction of Terry Roundtree. Here they are. Real estate prices have been going through the roof these days, but here's one two-story brownstone that's beyond price. Just about everyone knows and loves Sesame Street. This replica, furnished by the Children's Television Workshop, is here. There's Mr. Hooper's store, Big Bird's beautiful roof garden, even Oscar's cozy trash can. For the whole wonderful gang aboard and Christmas just ahead, these perfect moments to sing Keep Christmas With You.
Christmas is far.
conversation turns to frogs, as I'm sure it does at your house nearly every day like it does at mine, it's really no surprise that there are only been a few famous frogs to talk about. But then, 25 years ago, a single frog jumped out of obscurity, and the world has never been the same since. And here he is, Kermit, the one and only, furnished by Henson Associates. Kermit always seems to get a particular kick out of Thanksgiving and being able to greet all the people, and especially all the frogs along the way. He's particularly thankful that frog's legs has never become a favorite American dish. If you ever saw the film The Great Muppet Caper, you'd really know the passengers: battered yellow Minnie, Boscab, Beauregard, the passenger Kermit, Gonzo, and Fuzzy. Okay, there's Kermit, and joining me now is Donnie Osmond. Donnie, you look beautiful up there. How you doing?
I'm cold. I'm doing fine, though. Doing real good. And here taking in the morning air are those old favorites, Alvin and the Chipmunks. And Alvin, Simon, and Theodore are all going to be on NBC television December 14th. That'll be a Monday. An animated special called A Chipmunk Christmas. Perfect night, never wrong with it. It'll be a real success, I bet.
There's the Muppet Cab Company, and that certainly, Donnie, is a rolling disaster. Look at that. On wheels, a rolling disaster.
I hate the insurance company for that one, I tell you.
There they are, the Muppet Cab Company. Okay, a few days ago, something very special happened here, Donnie, in New York. Tell them about it.
Well, a very unusual meeting took place. 104 outstanding young musicians, 2 selected from each state of the Union and the District of Columbia, plus 1 member each from the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, got together for the first time. And after just those few days of rehearsal, listen to the extraordinary results as the 1981 McDonald's All-American High School Band performed under the direction of Dr. William Foster.
There's so much more to come. The Metropolitan Opera's Hansel and Gretel, singers John McMahon, and the world-famous Rockette.
Play the song that makes me happy. Put the world on the screen. Be a friend when I'm all alone. Relive a magical day. We bring good things to life. Bring me closer to the ones I love. We bring good things to life.
Chris, what are we going to get for Grandma this year?
A football!
For Grandma?
Yeah. Poppy?
I don't think so.
A Kodak camera.
Oh, you're cooking. Of all the gifts you can give, here's one everybody likes. The Kodak Extralight 10 camera. It's got electronic flash built right in, so you're always ready in a flash. It's Kodak's most popular pocket camera. Right, Chris?
Right, but there's still nothing wrong with the football.
Kodak, American storyteller.
You'll flying up the road in the General Lee in swift pursuit. You can guarantee our Roscoe and Boss Hog lighting the trail. If they get you to know, they'll toss you in jail. You zig and you zag. They're not with ease, but Roscoe's got Luke and Bo in a tight squeeze. But coming up again is that great big leap. You make it good, but Roscoe winds up in a great big heap. Yahoo! So if you want to fly and do stunts like real with cars that got the look and the reach and feel, you get the Dukes of Hazzard racing set, which is from Ideal. Yahoo!
Here comes the Tootie, furnished by Shaffer Toys. Riding aboard, one of the youngest performers around, Andrea McArdle. Made her debut on Broadway, now at the ripe old age of 17. Boy, those years travel fast. Here's Irving Berlin's song, Blue Skies.
Smiling at me, nothing but blue skies. Do I see bluebirds singing a song? Nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my, how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies. From now
Thank you, Andrea. Very nice. Now, for anyone who owns a dog and loves a dog, as we all do, you ever have a feeling that they know more than they're telling us? Take a look in their eyes sometimes. They're a lot like our friend Underdog here, who disguises himself as humble shoeshine when he isn't out protecting the weak. Check around that closet, see if you can find an old costume back there. Might belong to your dog. There he is. Underdog. Dog almost leaped into one of Macy's windows there for a minute. I don't know if any pirate ships ever sailed the Hudson River, but back in 1963, this morning's passenger, Don McLean, was named Hudson River Troubadour. An original talent. This morning he sings for us Castles in the Air.
And if she asks you why, can you tell her that I told you that I'm tired of castles in the air? I've got a dream. I want the world to share in castle walls. Just lead me to despair. Hills of forest green where the mountains there till I die. I'm asking you to say my last goodbye. Love we knew ain't worth another try. Save me from all the trouble and the pain. I know I'm weak, but I can't face that girl again. Tell her the reasons why I can't remain. Perhaps it's your business if you just your flame. But how can words express the field sunlight in the morning in the hills away from the city skies? City woman for my wife. I'm a city born, but I love the country life.
Thank you, Don. Did you see who hitched a ride on the pirate ship? The stars of NBC's Flintstones, Barney and Fred.
More floats, clowns, and marching bands, plus Hansel and Gretel, Nell Carter, and the Nutcracker Ballet coming up.
Well, not enough warmth. Not enough what? Not enough what?
If the problem is old as birthday, finding just the right card. So American Greetings creates unique like jelly and strawberry shortcake and our beautiful soft touch card. American Greetings, the right card for that special person.
Now, when you buy an Amana Touchmatic 2 radar range, you'll get a radar range bonus buy that'll turn you into a connoisseur of freshly brewed coffee with an Amana coffee maker, a pizza chef with an Amana pizza crisper, and a candy cook with a Touchmatic candy maker. An $89.85 value for just $9.95, only when you buy an Amana Touchmatic 2 radar range. Remember, if it doesn't say Amana, it's not a radar range.
How can a girl have fun with play makeup and see what colors to use? With the Getting Pretty Beauty Boutique, you can pick and choose the shades that match both hair and eye colors. With Getting Pretty, you can see dozens of different ways you can look pretty with play makeup. And the makeup guide lets you see what it will look like before you put it on. Getting Pretty, it can be fun to put on play makeup. With Getting Pretty Beauty Boutique, you have to put it together and it comes with everything you see. From idea.
This float, furnished by Ocean Spray Cranberry, tells us all about the fairyland world of Hansel and Gretel. Humperdinck's Holiday Classic, which is soon to have a series of special performances at the Metropolitan Opera. Starring this morning in this production is Gail Robinson as Gretel, Ariel Bybee as Hansel, and Rosalind Elias as that very, very wicked witch. Now, right at this moment, we find Hansel and Gretel out in the woods, where they've gone to gather some wild strawberries. Of course, they've not heard of the witch who lives in the house made of cake and candy and baked children and gingerbread cookies. She didn't do that. And it might suspect, here comes Sandman. He's promised them a real restful sleep.
in front of the gingerbread house. They have no idea how much danger there is, for the Wicked Witch is coming, and she's planning to push them into that oven of hers.
My appetite is stronger. I can't wait any longer. I'm great for sleep. It is time to eat. Come take a look at my baking. All the cookies I'm making. Open the door, white and step right inside. When the things are bright, come over mine.
The oven explodes and all the gingerbread children to become real again. Nothing like a happy ending, unless you happen to root for witches. Nice job, thank you. Now, if Ben Franklin had been alive at the first performance of Hansel and Gretel in 1893, he would have been 187 years old and probably wouldn't want to stay out too late. Wait a minute, it's been rumored he did stay out pretty late. Lived to a nice ripe old age. So did our old friend George W. For that matter, he knew only too well how much Americans had to be thankful for when they declared their freedom in 1776. Lucky enough to grow up in the city of New Orleans, then the odds are pretty good. You're going to know a lot about all kinds of parades and good food and great music. And that's a combination that certainly sounds like Thanksgiving to me. Here, led by the director, Michael J. Orkis, is the Holy Cross Tiger Marching Band from New Orleans, Louisiana. Has joined me. You look beautiful, Ann.
Thank you, Ed. Great being here. And now here's 18-year-old Wendy Holcomb who's been gaining a lot of attention as a cast regular on the new NBC comedy series, Lewis and Clark. This morning, she's been giving her attention to taking her first ride on the Rocking Turtle. Still, you've got to figure that any native of Alabama has seen a few turtles real close up. One place you can be always sure to find a crowd is around the bears. They look so lovable and such fun, you just want to reach out and pet them or feed them. But bears both in and out of the zoo can be dangerous. Still, one of the stars of the Macy Thanksgiving Day Parade is a bear who is quite the opposite. He's here to wish America the happiest of Thanksgiving and to make our forest safer for us as well as all the forest animals.
Who would turn down some lobster along with turkey on Thanksgiving Day? Certainly not Mr. Chuck, Macy's official clown, who is riding aboard the Rocking Lobster this morning.
Mo Bandy sings, the Cisco dancers kick, and Superman flies. All here soon on NBC's Thanksgiving coverage of the biggest parade ever.
The search for the solution to the missing link puzzle takes us to the land of the abominable snowman.
I got it. I got it. I don't got it.
Can the solution to the missing link be found in the DNA laboratory?
I got it. I got it. I don't got it.
Or is the solution to the missing link in deepest Africa?
I've got it. I've got it. I don't got it.
The missing link puzzle from Ideal. The only thing really missing is the solution.
They come from big cities and small towns. McDonald's All-American High School Band. 104 of the best high school musicians in America. Selected from thousands of nominations by high school band directors. They rehearse for hours and practice on their own. Good times are shared, friends are made. And together, they become the best high school band in America. This year, McDonald's All-American High School Band will perform in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day and other annual holiday parades. We're very proud of them. This season, your Bell Phone Center store suggests a present for the future.
Hello?
A genuine Bell telephone. People use it long after other gifts are forgotten. Give one for the fun of it, the looks of it, or for making important calls with a single touch. There are so many genuine Bell phones and services, you may even choose a gift certificate. But come in soon, because nothing's as special as a present that lasts into the future.
Here comes the Cisco Junior College Band under the direction of Tim Jones with the show-stopping Cisco Wrangler Bell, directed by Mrs. Pat Owen. The pride of Cisco, Texas. here comes a bit of the West, and this next slow title, Stetson is America. Up front is a customized pickup truck pulling a whole western town, and a mountain as well. Now, how's that for a transition? There's an old-fashioned general store and a blacksmith shop, and up there on the top of the mountain is a very special cowboy indeed. His name is Dan Daly. He's the International Rodeo Association World Champion Cowboy and Saddle Bronc Champion. And the John B. Stetson Company, which furnished this float, also picked the champion country singer, Mo Bandy, who this year was named King of Honky Tonk Music. Listen now as he sings Rodeo Romeo.
He'll dust off his hat, clean out his old pickup truck. He's going playing when he should be praying for luck. On tomorrow he's riding the meanest boat you'll ever see. But tonight you'll forget all about it. He's heading for some cowgirl's dream. He's a rodeo, Romeo, cowgirls and bulls are his life. He loves what he does, and he does what he loves every night. He'll hit the dance hall, flashing the girls his best smile. He's burning both ends of the candle, rodeo, Romeo style.
And now here comes the newest addition to the Thanksgiving Day lineup of great balloons. Last year marked the first spectacular appearance of this, the largest balloon ever seen in the parade. And there's Bearby right below us. Bearby, a pain in the neck to all bees. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if bees have necks. Well, it's not important. He's got his honey pot, and he's all set. But let's take another look at that giant Superman. Look at him, soaring over Manhattan, defender of right and good, enemy of evil. He's 100 feet in length. It takes your breath away, really, when you see him here in person. Look up and see that. And look at that, from up high, that's how they look from the top of the building. Some of our viewers are looking down. It's a wonderful sight on Thanksgiving morning. You know, Macy's been putting on this show since 1924, and a lot of smiling children since then, and a lot of them right now have their eyes fixed on the Man of Steel. Fortunately, not quite heavy as is that for this morning's flight. By the way, this wonderful balloon is furnished in the parade by DC Comics. Yay, Superman. Next in our parade lineup comes the Montiora High School Marching Band, Bushville, New York. This is the second visit here for this top-rated band. The first appearance was in 1976 for the 50th anniversary Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Here they are under the direction of Harry Simon.
New York Yankees, Dave Winfield drives the Big Apple, and Cool and the gang sing some gold. All this and more is on its way.
When you go to buy an Amana Radar Range microwave oven, just remember, all microwave ovens are not alike. For example, these Amana Radar Range ovens have an exemption from the federal regulation requiring a safety warning label.
No other company in the world can make this claim. After voluntary torture tests like this, and this, there was no leakage in excess of federal standards.
Amana Radar Range, the first microwave oven with a memory, now with rotowave cooking system. If it doesn't say Amana, it's not a radar range.
This is Baker's Secret. This is Baker's Secret.
Voluntary torture tests like this, and this, there was no leakage in excess of federal standards.
Amana Radar Range, the first microwave oven with a memory, now with rotowave cooking system. If it doesn't say Amana, it's not a radar range.
This is Baker's Secret. This is Baker's Secret. This is Baker's Secret. I'm Alice Dodd for Echo, and this is Baker's Secret. Echo's popular non-stick bakeware that makes you a better baker. The secret is in the silicone coating inside and out. Makes cleanup as easy as pie. Baker's Secret from Echo means bother-free baking with perfect results. Baker's Secret from Echo, the easy way to better baking.
This float is furnished by the Daily News. It's close to everybody's heart in New York. It's the Big Apple, and on top is the New York Yankee man himself, Mr. Dave Winfield. His talents don't stop at baseball either, because right now Dave's about to give us a Thanksgiving gift of music as he sings Rodgers and Hart's famed hymn to this city, Manhattan.
I'll take Manhattan, the proper satin, Island too. Going to the zoo. It's very fancy on Old Delancey Street, you know. The subway comes up slow when balmy breezes blow to and fro. And tell me what street compared to my street in July. Sweet pushcart gently gliding by. The great big city, the wondrous toy, just made for a girl and boy. We'll turn Manhattan into an I love store. And for some hot air, we'll go to my fair, ladies say. We'll hope to see it close someday. The city's climate can never fall. The dreams of a boy and girl will turn Manhattan into an I love joy.
Thank you, Dave. You look good on top of that Big Apple. You know, the state of Indiana seems to have a special knack for developing great marching bands. One of their very best comes from Richmond Senior High School, the Red Devil Marching Band, under the direction of Stephen D. Barnell and Timothy D. Love, performing with the 150-member band of the 20 members of the Double S, the precision dance drill team that's been winning prizes all over the place. All together, they put on quite a show. this year in Herald Square is the famed Lunar Moth, furnished by WRKS 98.7 KISS FM. It's brought along a special musical present for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Its passengers are none other than Kool and the Gang, one of the finest top-of-the-charts musical acts performing today. They've been proving that fact over the last 12 years and 18 albums. And here they are to prove it again.
Disney's Kids of the Kingdom, Mickey Mouse, and Mel Carter. They're all coming to join in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, so stay tuned.
Solid Gold, starring Grammy Award winners Andy Gibb and co-host Marilyn McCoo, features the hottest recording artists performing their smash hit singles. The Solid Gold dancers performed at the top 10 songs with some of the most exciting choreography and costuming ever seen on television. Strike Solid Gold, Fridays at 10 p.m. on WWBT 12.
Something special seems to happen when you put a kid on a Schwinn BMX.
And there's Sonny Anderson, the national BMX champ in position 3. Anderson quickly followed by Sonny Coleman and Jerry Field.
For every Schwinn BMX that makes headlines winning a race, thousands of other Schwinns win races you never hear about.
From AG's Bicycles, 3 locations: West Broad, West Cary, Midlothian Pike.
Thank you notes from Southside Plaza. We want to thank you for your continued patronage at Southside Plaza. With Christmas on the way, we want to remind you that all of these stores offer a tremendous selection of gift ideas in one handy location with lots of free parking. So avoid the heavy traffic and enjoy Christmas shopping at Southside Plaza. Again, we thank you for shopping with us. And remember, all of your Christmas shopping needs can be met conveniently at Southside Plaza.
Santa Claus at Southside Plaza. Pictures with Santa at Southside Plaza. Santa shops at Southside Plaza. Santa Claus at Southside Plaza.
This is WWBT 12 in Richmond, Virginia.
You know, most kids think it's a pretty big deal when their birthday moves to double digits. Getting to be 10 years old is pretty special. That's why the Kids of the Kingdom sing out the news that this year, Walt Disney World is having its 10th anniversary. So let's put on our party hats and give it a go.
When the band plays 16 at Disney World, there's a cheering in the air. When you hear a trumpet blowing, there is nothing to compare to that Ghostbusters of laughing too. We are dancing to the beat, and the river party's jumping as the dancing down the street. We're singing with free and we're so free and on the break.
10th birthday. Our next band to be featured in this Thanksgiving Day parade comes to us all the way from Riverside, California, with a first stop in Washington, D.C., where they performed on the steps of Congress. That may be the explanation why Gary Locke, director of the John W. North High School Band, looks so darn proud of them this morning. Let's welcome here to Manhattan. Couldn't be overlooked in any Disney celebration. Not just because he's 57 feet tall, though that doesn't hurt. But more importantly, Mickey is what you would call part of Papa Disney's original family. So let's welcome him this morning. Good old Mickey Mouse. Yes, Mickey the Magnificent. A true Napoleon of mouse history. Or as some have called him, a mouse for all seasons. I told him I'd play it. And looking just great, too. Now we go from world-famous mouse to world-famous goose. Right behind Mickey. You'll see her. And furnished by Disney, Mickey Mouse. And also the float you saw earlier comes to us from Walt Disney Productions. Yay, Mickey. There's Mother Goose. Riding with this morning is a famous lady of her own right. She won a Tony Award for Ain't Misbehavin' and is currently appearing as a surrogate mother in a new comedy series on NBC called Give Me a Break. Here's her major hit, Ain't Misbehavin'.
So Uncle Sam can save up all your pots and pans. Save up every little thing you can. Just keep it away now. Get some cash for your trash. You know what I'm talking about. Save up all your old newspapers. Save and pile 'em like a hot gas scraper. Just keep it away now, honey. Get some cash for your trash. Oh well. In between with you some love then. While
Cinderella, Eric Estrada, and a moose in a bathing suit. They're all coming your way next.
Ronald McDonald House. All across the country, this is a home away from home for families with critically ill children. A place where families can stay to be close to the hospital, their child, and to be with other families.
You walk in, and immediately you belong. You're surrounded by people you might not know, but they're still your friends. They're there for you. They're more important than family at that time. It was a love experience. It's a home.
It's as close a family as you can possibly get. There's a strong bonding that goes on.
And you gain so much strength from each other. You develop a real community of caring. How are you doing isn't just a phrase at the house. It's you need me, can you lean on me for a minute? That's what it means. It's not just to try to express them.
Soon there'll be 50 Ronald McDonald houses from coast to coast, thanks to concerned people, children's hospitals, and your neighborhood McDonald's. Your support will help too. Every year, the Ronald McDonald House helps over 25,000 families with critically ill children.
It's not strange that it's called the house that loves you.
Merry Christmas, Fozzie.
Oh, boy! What is it?
It's a birdhouse.
It's the one step, Fuzzy.
Take a picture.
How?
Just point it and press the button.
That's gonna be over his head.
Point it at what? Now what?
It is over his head. Press the button.
Hey, this is easy.
I'm beautiful. Big boy.
You see one-step pictures along with the presents, and there's no simpler camera. No simpler bear. With a one-step.
Nell Carter from Gimme a Break gave us Get Some Cash, Be a Trash, and now moving in front of our NBC cameras to start their performances are more than 160 young people who make up the Amherst Marching Comet from the Marion L. Steele High School in Ohio. These talented youngsters, ages 14 to 18, are dressed in the school colors of green and gold and are led by their director, Eugene R. Jajak. One of those really special moments in the parade, a moment of pure enchantment and fantasy. Here is the spectacular Cinderella float furnished by the Boulevard Watch Company. And riding aboard, of course, must be a Cinderella waiting for her prince to come. But wait, who will she be this year? What lovely young thing has won the honor of being the fairest in the kingdom? I think she's about to sing, If Only She Would Turn Around.
You're pretty, oh so pretty. You're pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl who isn't me tonight.
Wait a minute. Phyllis Diller? I think the kingdom better ask for a recount.
Aren't you charming? Oh, so charming. It's a roaring of darling, I feel. So pretty.
How about a thrilling moment when the prince comes out? The prince of her dreams. Where is he? Where is her prince?
Someday my prince will come. Someday I'll find my love, and how thrilling that moment will be when the prince of my dreams comes to me.
Wait a minute. The prince is Eric Estrada? I wonder what bet he lost.
See the pretty girl in that mirror there. Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning, and and prancing, like running and dancing for joy. For I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful boy.
Wow. This is that great moment when she gets the flipper. We're looking for that silver. Where is it? Wait a minute, it's an army boot. But it fits.
It's something sentimental thing.
I suspect that Eric Estrada will be back on his motorcycle in the morning. And of course, Phyllis Diller can be pretty persuasive. Wait a minute, look at that. Just married. Phyllis and Eric. What a honeymoon that's going to be. And here, following the newlyweds, comes a fellow who doesn't look like he's taking things very seriously, but then with a name like Rocking Line, it's hard to keep people from smiling. Here's a sight that's sure to bring a delighted cry from children everywhere. It's the circus wagon. And aboard are a whole group of marvelous, bigger-than-life Muppets from the Pinwheel series, part of the children's cable television service, Nickelodeon. Here are such popular regulars as Ebenezer T. Squint, Luigi O'Brien, Jake and Aurelia, and at this moment they want to know their friends together.
It's such a sentimental thing. A feeling for friends is something that just grows and grows.
All of the good times we can bring. When you're with a friend, the time you spend just grows and grows. And we'll be friends together. And we'll have fun together. And we'll go on together day by day in a special way. I'd like to take the time to say the meaning of a friend is something that just grows and grows.
You may not see them every day, but when you've got a friend, the feeling for them never goes.
And we will smile together. And we will.
Okay, Regis has joined me down here at Herald Square. There's your pal, Regis.
That's right, Ed. And the report came into the police station quite early this morning. The voice was excited and quivering. Still, the words were clear enough. Somewhere near Central Park, a giant moose has been spotted wearing a bathing suit. But for New York's finest, the call didn't cause the blink of an eye. From that description, who else could it be but the big guy himself, Bullwinkle? Every Thanksgiving morning, he puts on that bathing suit of his and goes for a little morning swim, so he'll be looking fresh and nice to greet all the people along the parade route. Happy Thanksgiving to you, big boy.
I know you've seen this parade on television. I think this is probably the first time, or certainly in a long time, you've seen it in person. Those floats are really something, aren't they?
I tell you, I can't get over how big they are and how they glide right through these enormous, between these enormous buildings. It looks like they're going into a canyon and disappearing. It's really spectacular. I just love it.
He just made the turn at 34th Street, and those handlers have to really be on their toes to keep everything going.
Here, coming in front of our NBC cameras, is the New York
York Mission Society Cadet Corps under the direction of James Latham Sr. Now here's the beautiful new float furnished by Sergio Valenti. It's called Frozen Woodland. Now doesn't that kind of put you in the start of the holiday spirit?
Yeah.
And riding aboard are the members of the Mini-Sync Choir of the New York City Mission Society with choir direction by Dolores C. Dixon. The beauty.
Comes the great favorite, Spider-Man. Probably taking a day off and fighting a variety of enemies, the Vulture, Dr. Octopus, the Lizard, Dr. Doom, and his greatest foe, the Green Goblin. I can't find Spider-Man. Maybe he did take the day off. Well, we lost Spider-Man. Well, you can make a bad turn in Manhattan. I'm gonna do... Wait a minute, I just found Spider-Man. He did show up after all. I knew he was here somewhere. Wait a minute, you're back. Hi.
Have you ever seen a Sunday mountain 15 feet high?
No strawberry shortcake, not even in my childhood fantasy.
Oh, well, there's a one on my float, and it'll be here in a moment.
Oh, I'm getting hungry already.
All to come, a taste of strawberry shortcake. A live performance from the cast of the film Annie and a spectacular excerpt from the School of American Ballet's production of The Nutcracker. All for you, all here, only on NBC.
We bring new friends to play. Show how much you care. I wrote this just for you. We make you smile, we bring good things to live in. We bring good things to live in. We bring good things to life. We let you live in again. Bring us on to your night. We help you to create. You looking right. We bring you closer, closer and closer to the ones you love. We bring good things to live in. We bring good things, bring good things. We bring good things to life. We bring good things, bring good things. 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 We bring good things, bring good th
finals in the Block the Clock Championship, where the challenge is to keep the clock going. Not as easy as it sounds. You need speed to set up your strategy before your opponent's next move. What action? Oh, dad's out. Gotta start again. I can't believe it. They're going to speed up the clock. Now you're going to see some quick thinking. Look at that block he set up. What a move. She made it. How much longer can they keep this up? Block the Clock comes with 15 tiles, a 2-speed clock, and all the action you can handle from Ideal.
Well, here is the strawberry shortcake float we told you about, furnished by American Greetings Corporation. Only Strawberry couldn't be here to tell you about it because she has to sing a song.
Something new is coming. Get it complicated. Smile sunny morning. Sunny is the style. Even if you're yawning, listen on a smile. Come on and smile, please and buddy. Wake up, this and see. You'll find if you're shiny, your morning is a breeze, like the other. Very, very grand, morning can be merry. This is the one. Smile, sunny morning. Something new is coming. Get it complicated. Something new is
Thank you, Strawberry Shortcake. You know, one thing you can be certain of this morning, a lot of people in the town of Columbia, Tennessee are crowded around their television sets. Hello, Columbia. Watching the parade here on NBC. I hope none of them have gone into the kitchen for an early Thanksgiving snack because I wouldn't want them to miss a minute of this next acclaimed performance by the Columbia High School Band. Let's enjoy that performance under the direction of Jim Scuffy, Brad Rogers, and Philip Brown. Beautiful. And look who's adding a lot of color to our parade this morning from the new musical, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. It's Joe and some of the family, and he gets to ride the rocking horse.
Neighbors, the Nutcracker, and everybody's favorite dragon. All part of our Thanksgiving Day entertainment still to come.
McDonald's gift certificates. 50 cents each, or a book of 10 for $5. Something special for someone special.
Is Smucker's grape jelly your favorite?
Naturally.
Did you know that Smucker's has no artificial ingredients? Naturally.
Did you know Smucker's has great tasting apricot?
And red raspberry.
And orange marmalade.
And strawberries.
Naturally. Smucker's is naturally good because it's naturally made. No preservatives, artificial flavoring, or coloring. So naturally, Smucker's is America's favorite. Do you think with a name like Smucker's, it has to be good?
Of course.
Well, here are 8 of my greatest pals right over my shoulder, furnished by Anheuser-Busch. This is the Loch Ness float, a spectacular Broadway revival of Camelot. The cast is here. Barry Ingram and plays the eccentric King Pellinor, best friend of King Arthur, played by Richard Harris. When Pellinor wasn't out hunting strange creatures called the questing beast, he said he liked to sing.
The moon ago here, July and August cannot be too hot. And there's a legal limit for the snow here in Camelot. Winter is forbidden till December, and exit March the 2nd on the dot. By order, summer lingers through September in Camelot. Camelot, Camelot. I know it sounds a bit bizarre, but in Camelot, Camelot, that's how conditions are. The rain may never fall till after sundown. By 8 the morning fog must disappear. In short, there's simply not a more congenial spot for happily ever aftering than here in Camelot. In short, there's simply not a more congenial spot for happily ever aftering than here in Camelot.
Thank you. Goodbye, Clydesdale. Marching into view is one of the favorite characters from NBC's Saturday lineup, Daffy Duck, star of the Daffy Speedy Show. And coming down the street is someone who's certainly glad they're not living back in the days of old knighthood. Back in those days, it was pretty common for most knights when they got up in the morning before brushing their teeth to say, "Hey, I'm feeling so good, I think I'll go out today and slay me a dragon." Well, if one of those tin-suited fellas ever rode by here today, he'd be attacked by kids with can openers. But you know, this dragon's been a Thanksgiving tradition in this parade for 22 years. One thing you can't do is judge a snail by its reputation. And a charming character coming your way can keep up with the best when it comes to taking a stroll down Broadway. Even snails can stroll.
Coming up after this message, Annie sings, the Highty-Tighties March, and the Nutcracker dances.
Hello, this is Richard Crenna with the all-new, informative, provocative, and entertaining Look at Us. Tune in and look at us.
Saturdays at 7:30 p.m., it's Look at Us. Thank you notes from Southside Plaza. We want to thank you for your continued patronage at Southside Plaza. Christmas is on the way, and these stores can help you make it a bright, beautiful, joyous Christmas. So shop for all of your decorations, toys, gift preparation ideas, and holiday entertaining supplies at Southside Plaza. Again,
We thank you for shopping with us, and remember, all of your Christmas shopping needs can be met conveniently at Southside Plaza.
Something special seems to happen when you put a kid on a Schwinn BMX.
And there's Johnny Anderson. The national BMX champ in position 3. Anderson quickly followed by Monte Carlo Jerry Field. It's Anderson into the straightaway.
For every Schwinn BMX that makes headlines winning a race, thousands of other Schwinns win races you never hear about.
From AG's Bicycles, 3 locations: West Broad, West Cary, Midlothian Pike.
Santa Claus at Southside Plaza. Pictures with Santa at Southside Plaza. Santa shops at Southside Plaza. Santa Claus at Southside Plaza.
This is WWBT 12 in Richmond, Virginia.
Wait a minute, you mean the honeymoon is off? You and Eric?
Somewhere I lost him. He got away.
He got away, like the ball, right?
They all do. Oh, yeah.
Phyllis, I know you're going to be on December 5th on the Barbara Mandrell show, guest starring.
Yes, that's going to be fun, too.
Good. All right, we have to introduce this float. Here it is, Leapin' Lizard, furnished by Raystar, Columbia Pictures. Annie herself was portrayed in the film by 10-year-old Aileen Quinn. Also, Jeffrey Holt is in the film. Here's Aileen as well as the other orphans from the film to add to our holiday entertainment.
Tomorrow, get your bottom dollar back. Tomorrow, there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow. Clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's none. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. That is free, that's right. That is kiss, that's right. It's a hard knock life. Got to go to so it's a hard knock road. We hold cotton blankets. Empty bellies. It's a hard knock.
Beautiful. That is wonderful. Everybody's going to want to see that film. A beautiful cast, beautiful performance, a lovely young lady. Thank you for a fine performance. There they go. A great float from Raystar and Columbia Pictures. This band has won so many awards, played for so many of America's presidents. The list is too far and too long to repeat here. But there's one other time in my book that they really was something special. At the Charlestown Exposition in 1902, the band played Dixie 72 times in continuous succession. That is a world record, not only for playing, I would assume also for listening as well. Anyway, here they are, the famed Heidi Tidies from the Virginia Polytechnic Institute under the direction of Wallace Easter. Now, coming into Herald Square is a stunning new float furnished by Revlon. It's being seen in the parade for the first time this year. Riding aboard this morning are students from the internationally renowned School of American Ballet, who will be performing in the New York City Ballet's production of The Nutcracker in December. Here now is an excerpt from the second act of the ballet that takes place in the land of the sweet. The choreography is by Master George Balanchine.
We'll be right back after this with the Rockettes, Snoopy, and Jim the Neighbors. It's a morning of entertainment that you won't want to miss.
This season, your Bell Phone Center store suggests a present for the future. A genuine Bell telephone. People use it long after other gifts are forgotten. Give one for the fun of it. the looks of it, or for making important calls with a single touch. There are so many genuine Bell phones and services, you may even choose a gift certificate. But come in soon, because nothing's as special as a present that lasts into the future.
It's pretty true. All those curls, you look so good on her.
Let's give Pretty Girl another doll turn. I'll pick the style. Me too. Now Mr. Doll said he was going to put it on. Mommy's ready for blow drying. Let's comb it out.
Swirl the world and swirl the curls, and look so good on her.
Pretty Curls. Available in blonde, brunette, or redhead. Comes with everything you see. From Ideal.
Odyssey, video game fun, computer keyboard challenge, the entrance to an alternate world of fire-breathing dragons, hard-hitting sluggers, arcade wizards, outer space wizards. More than 40 games in all. Odyssey, the excitement of a game, the mind of a computer. All for the price of an ordinary video game. Odyssey.
Now, when you buy an Amana Touchmatic 2 radar range, you'll get a radar range bonus buy that'll turn you into a connoisseur of freshly brewed coffee with an Amana coffee maker, a pizza chef with an Amana pizza crisper, and a candy cook with a Touchmatic candy maker. An $89.85 value for just $9.95 only when you buy an Amana Touchmatic 2 radar range. Remember, if it doesn't say Amana, it's not a radar range.
Here is New York, New York, with the vocal by Larry Kurt, a knockout performance by the 36 members of the world-famous Radio City Music Hall Rockette. Let's listen.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray and step around the heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in the city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king on the hill, top of the hill. My little town I'm melting away. I'll make a brand start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it New York. Celebrate their 50th anniversary. Happy anniversary. How about that?
Okay, we have a couple of people we're expecting now. The Hill Street Blues, did they show up for this one? Are they here? All right. Very popular Charles Hayde and Michael Warren are here. The fellow who missed the parade last year, but happily he's back with us today. You know, dogs in general have a lot of hidden talent. Often people don't realize that. Even the really difficult ones, they try harder to look smarter than their owners. But some are just natural standouts. There's no way you can miss them. Like our famous friend here, Pilot Snoopy. As far as I know, this four-legged wonder is the only animal around that's able to fly his own plane. In fact, this morning, he could fly without a plane. That's why he has 40 handlers along, just to keep him from getting out of hand. There he is, the favorite, I think, of most, old Snoopy. Boy, did we miss him last year. I think they put a Band-Aid on him, and he was well again. From above as he passes right by our announce station here. The giant of them all. I think that's the patch, wasn't it? See who's coming down Broadway in that Rio truck. It's that talented country cousin, Jim Neighbors. Funny man is Gomer Pyle. Still a little confused today, but his message is clear. It's Christmas time all over the world.
It's Christmas time all over the world, and Christmas here at home. The church bells chime wherever we roam. To you, the snow is thick in most of the world, and children's eyes are wide, as old Saint Nick just ready to ride.
There are reindeer bells on the way and the sound of music, so stay right where you are, because it's all happening right here on NBC.
Team America. You can make them go through water, or climb, or jump. It's Team America and the Super Stunt Searchlight. The Super Stunt Searchlight is designed with knobby wheels, so you can make them do high jumping stunts. Team America. You can make them go through water, or climb, or jump. It's Team America and the Super Stunt Searchlight from Ideal.
This season, your Bell Phone Center store suggests a present for the future. A genuine Bell telephone. People use it long after other gifts are forgotten. Give one for the fun of it, the looks of it, or for making important calls with a single touch. There are so many genuine Bell phones and services, you may even choose a gift certificate.
But come in soon, because nothing's as special as a present that lasts into the future.
The Ronald McDonald House. All across the country, this is a home away from home for families with critically ill children. A place where families can stay to be close to the hospital, their child, and to be with other families. Soon there'll be 50 Ronald McDonald houses from coast to coast, thanks to concerned people, children's hospitals, and your neighborhood McDonald's. This is the house that love built. Every year, the Ronald McDonald House helps over 25,000 families with critically ill children. Your support will help, too.
This is the 16th appearance of the Bergenfield High School Marching Band from New Jersey. An outstanding performance always, under the direction of Frank E. Levy. Bergenfield High School Marching Band. Well, no matter what has come before this moment, all the stars and entertainment. And speaking of stars, be sure to watch Jim Neighbor's special Christmas in Hawaii coming up soon. The balloons and the floats. Now is the time Macy's Thanksgiving Day reaches that climax. The sounds of bells, reindeer, and a single bearded figure dressed in red, riding in a great sleigh. It could only be him. Santa Claus is here. The spirit of giving and love and the joy of the holidays all come together at this moment. There he is. Santa's back again to greet children everywhere. And in case you haven't had the courage to count, there are just 29 days left before all the presents get opened. And I bet Santa's got a longer list than ever of good children he's planning to visit. So get your act together, kids. Won't be long till he looks your way. And now Santa's sleigh is starting to move its turn into 34th Street, one of the world's most famous crossroads. And for such a special moment, we wanted to make sure he would have the right musical welcome. So all of this morning's bands have come together to say hello to Santa. And leading them all is the very talented musical director of Sophisticated Ladies, continuing the great tradition of the father, Duke Ellington. And now to say hello, Santa, here's the hometown Patriot Band. Yes, all right, all the beautiful music. Everything is out there. We've gathered all the bands together. And I guess when you see the looks on the faces of the people, especially the young children around here, this is truly a miracle on 34th Street. Regis, come on in here, pal. Thank you for co-hosting. You did a great job.
A lot of fun. Have a good flight back to California.
Okay, I hope we can do this. Want to do this again next year?
Absolutely. I wouldn't miss it. Now, do you have any room on the plane for me?
No. Yes, I do. You're flying back with me. You know that.
I know that.
You did a great job.
Thanks,
pal.
It was a lot
And look,
of fun.
good luck Monday. I know your new show starts on Monday.
That's right.
Have a great time.
Thanks, Ed.
Now let's watch this. We've got all the bands gathered around the corner. We're going to serenade Santa like he's never been serenaded before. So let's watch, everyone. This is it. I'm going to give you a list of these bands in a minute.
They're all there.
There they are. All the bands we saw today.
Every band you ever could see.
Every band you ever could know is here.
Hotel accommodations for some guests appearing in this NBC program were furnished by the Waldorf Astoria, a Hilton Hotel, in exchange for this announcement. For information and reservations, call 212-355-3000.
Years ago, didn't he?
Yes, he was marching in and his trousers slipped, and I suggested that year if you wanted to get something nice for Santa, get him a
The
belt.
Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade telecast was brought to you in part by your local McDonald's restaurants, because you deserve a break today at McDonald's. By the Ideal Toy Corporation, fine toy making since 1903. And by your Bell Phone Center store. And by GE. At GE, we bring good things to life.
Foster, conducting all our bands today.
General Hospital's Tony Geary and Private Benjamin's Lorna Patterson celebrate all their favorite holidays on the Osmond Family Holiday Special tonight on NBC. Tonight, Michael Conrad and Barbara Babcock in their award-winning roles on the Emmy-winning Hill Street Blues. #1 with the critics, #1 in its time period.
It's an avalanche of values.
Put on the Mystique Monday at 7.